Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you guys are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'm actually using my DJI Osmo Pocket. I'm gonna try to use it for this entire vlog. We'll see how the quality holds out because sometimes I do a mix of both, but I feel like this is so easy to carry around and the quality is usually pretty good. But hello guys, I am starting off this vlog on a Sunday. I just got out of church. I actually serve at my church like a couple times a month and it is just so fun. I see so many amazing people. Love my friends that I've met there too. But I have the cutest outfit. I wore these overalls and a tank from Abercrombie. I'll actually insert a little TikTok video here. I had my little cute Dolce Vita flats on, but I'm home. I'm actually getting ready to go to a sewing class. So it is a busy Sunday. My mom and I are taking a sewing class here in South Florida and I'm so excited. I'll show you guys my sewing machine. If you guys haven't seen, I got a sewing and embroidery machine. It's a combined one. I'll link the exact one that I got, but I really have been wanting to learn how to sew and I'll tell more about that story a little bit later in the vlog, but it is time for my afternoon coffee. If you know, you know. It is pumpkin season. So good. This is the Manatee espresso beans over ice, and then I use my frother with the Chobani creamer and just regular lactose-free milk. I'm gonna sip this. I have a little bit of time. Kind of have to pick up around my apartment. We're gonna just ignore any potential mess that you might see along the way. I have to film a TikTok of what I have on my wish list for Amazon Prime Day. Prime Day will probably be over by the time I post this, but all of my recs are listed on my storefront. All right, we are headed to our sewing adventures. Mom, you want to say hi? Hello. Hello. We are ready to sew. It is a 4-hour class, but 3 hours technically. We get an hour break in between, so I'll try to pick up my camera as much as I can. Very excited, actually very hungry, so we're gonna get food in between on the break. I will catch up with you guys a little bit later.
Today, so halfway is good. And those
I'm tired. My eyes are just tired. But we are halfway through, a little over halfway of the sewing class. It's going good. I feel like I'm learning something. Mom, you? Do you feel like
love it? I do feel like I'm learning something, but Grammy taught me the basics.
Grammy taught her the basics. I don't know the basics. I'm really fresh, but I feel like doing my own embroidery stuff helped me know where things are on the machine because we're using different machines than what she's showing us. But we are picking up sushi. We're getting a shorter break than expected because we went over time. My stomach, I was nervous people were gonna hear it because I am hungry. Okay guys, we just got back to my apartment. The sewing class was great. It was so educational and helpful and I'm very excited. And let me show you what I made, okay? How cute. A little bag with a zipper on it. I'm so happy I brought my own machine because it really helped really know how to use my machine, and a lot of it's automated, which is really nice. Just takes a lot of patience, so that's exciting. We were there for, oh my gosh, 5 hours. Long experience, but it was good and I can't wait to make some projects. And now it is time for me to get ready for bed. I have such a dry eye right now, just from probably not blinking when I was doing the class, but I'm very excited for this journey. I'm gonna take my makeup off, clean up my bedroom really quick, because it kind of was torn apart today, and get ready for bed. So I will talk to you guys in the morning. Good morning guys. I have laundry going on in the background. I just have to get my apartment together truly. I have to dust, vacuum, clean my bathrooms. We've kind of hit that point, so that is being integrated into our weekly plan. I know I've showed this before, but I have this little weekly to-do list and you pretty much get to box out every single thing that you have going on in the week, and I just love the physicalness of checking off a box. So I have my week kind of written out and there's things that I don't don't know what specific days I'm gonna do it on. So there's like a top priority section and then a to-do list. I left my corporate 9 to 5 and I'm freelancing now. I just felt this call in my heart, and I know it's probably gonna sound crazy to most, but I know some of my audience is very faith driven and Christian, but I really do believe it was a call from God. I've had this planted in my heart for so long, honestly, since I was a little girl. But it is a rainy day today and I have a little bit of like a pressure headache going on. I am drinking my bone broth. This is from Costco. I filmed a little TikTok about all of the benefits of drinking bone broth on an empty stomach, and truly, I love it. I think it's so good and it just like coats my stomach. Made a whole video on morning routines or different morning routines, and I'm actually reading a new book. I have been flying through books because my Kindle Unlimited is ending in a couple days, but I'm starting this book. It is The Awe of God by John Bevere. I'm going to read a little bit now, make some breakfast, and then I'm actually FaceTiming my friend Amanda. We like to do these like little powwow catch-up calls, talk about what's going on with our work and all that jazz. All right, breakfast is served. I'm gonna wait about an hour to have coffee, but I just have scrambled eggs, banana with cinnamon, and my sourdough toast with my superfoods jam. This is a cherry pomegranate one that they made. It's at Costco. It is so good. It actually tastes like restaurant style jam. The weather's clearing up, which is great. I'm gonna eat my breakfast, have my coffee in about an hour like I said, and FaceTime Amanda. But while I'm eating, I'm gonna go through my emails. Okay, it is time to get ready. I just started doing my makeup. Part of the freelance contract work I'm doing is UGC, which is so fun because I'm really expressing how I like to create content, and I'm actually filming an ad for Tom's shoes, which like, I don't know about you guys, but I used to wear the like Tom's flats religiously when I was in like 8th grade in high school, but they actually have really cute shoes and they're very comfortable. They make like boots and sneakers. I have to film and edit that, and then I also have to finish filming a hair ad. That type of stuff definitely keeps me busy, and it also just like motivates me to put makeup on for the day. I don't know what changed, but I've been loving powder blushes. I've been using a specific primer that I actually had to do a TikTok for, and I really love it. It's the No Pore Blem primer. It's by Touch and Soul. I think this is a Korean skincare brand, or like a Korean beauty brand, and I actually feel like it blurs my pores, which is awesome. Makeup is done. I just filmed and edited all of that UGC content. I have something that's not due technically tomorrow, but they want it by the end of the week, and I just want to be able to deliver, you know? So I might not do that today because I'm kind of getting like, my energy levels are draining from like repeating myself and filming and doing voiceovers. I try not to do too many in one day because then the last one I'm like, ooh, not a good look. But I'm actually going to eat some lunch, and then I want to do my weekly prayers and gratitude. I don't know if I mentioned this in a previous video, but I do this every single Monday. I have my kale salad from Costco, and then these are like those space something. They're like an avocado oil cheese ball. I'm gonna see how I feel after I eat this, and then I'm probably going to have a Ballerina Farm protein drink. Pretty much all I do is either mix it with water or milk, and it like really dissolves nicely, and it's like 20 grams of protein. So all right, it is almost 6 o'clock. All right, it is the end of the day. I'm actually going to run with some people. It looks like it might lightning, so hopefully it just passes, but that is the plan. I have a tank on from Aerie, and then my workout set. I have the matching biker shorts on, is from Target, but I did have a protein shake earlier, just like Ballerina Farm mixed with milk and a piece of bread just to like carb up, but I also felt like I needed a little bit of protein, and my stomach hurts. I have a tummy ache, but hopefully it'll pass when I'm out there, because I don't know if it's like the whey that I'm sensitive to, the whey protein, because I don't usually have stomach aches after I have coffee with milk, so I think it might be the whey protein. I get like a little nauseous. I can't have plant-based protein because I'm allergic to peas. I'm gonna head out, bring my electrolytes. Am I losing my voice? Let's do it. Okay, I am so tired. I took a shower and I'm letting my hair air dry, which is totally like risky business considering my hair is pretty much naturally wavy curly. I went for a run and we got rained on. Good morning. We are gonna just clean up the apartment this morning. I want to dust, vacuum, clean my bathrooms, and then I might go to Walmart either today or tomorrow. I'm undecided. I have like no fruit in my house. I guess I went went through it, but I did some work on my computer. I'm definitely having regrets of falling asleep with my hair not fully blown out. Alright, I just vacuumed my entire apartment. It is now raining outside. I'm getting a little bit of tiredness, so I just made myself my first coffee of the day. It's around 11:30, and I'm just gonna have some water, drink my coffee, and do some computer work. Not looking the most put together, obviously, but I am gonna get ready in about an hour. The weather today has been so whack. It's kind of thrown me through a whack, but I put my makeup on. I continue to do computer work, editing, setting up calls for the rest of the week, and I FaceTimed one of my besties from Massachusetts for like an hour and a half. We were cracking up. I mean, it's just so nice to still have those connections and still feel like she's literally sitting on my living room couch with me. I think it's so important, especially if you live far away from people that you love, to stay connected with them, and I'm so thankful for FaceTime. It's raining out, and my mom and I were supposed to maybe play pickleball before we have our church small group tonight. I don't think pickleball is going to be happening, but I am going to spend a little bit of time reading my Kindle, the next chapter of The Awe of God. I did an Amazon Prime Day order, which is exciting. You guys will probably see everything I got in this vlog because things are literally getting delivered tomorrow. One of them I am very excited about. I feel like it's gonna just change the daily game for me. So let's do some reading. Hello. It is the next day. I had my Bible study last night. It was really amazing. I have just been meeting such awesome people and I love it. And I got up this morning, immediately went into cleaning mode. I cleaned my bathrooms because I'm having company tomorrow night and tomorrow during the day. And I like kind of came up with a plan of what I'm gonna do on Friday, and I'm very excited because I was initially like thinking, oh, maybe I should go out, maybe I should do this, and now I'm like solo date night vibes. But I'm currently doing a few dishes, gotta load the dishwasher, had my coffee, and I'm actually gonna head out the door and go to Walmart. So I will show you guys what I'm shopping for, or like what I pick up afterwards. I have a long list because of some things that I am planning on making over the next couple days. I do have a meeting this afternoon, so excited for that. And then I'm actually gonna do Pilates tonight. A couple packages just came in from Amazon. It's actually still Amazon Prime Day, but let's open. This teeny tiny makeup product was on sale for like $17, which I don't know if that's worth it, right? This is a CC cream. It's actually made by a Korean skin company, and the product that I've been using hasn't really been the best for my skin, and I can tell just by like the texture on my face, and I needed something that had sunscreen in it, so this is very exciting. So as I shared, I'm on my sewing journey, and my sewing machine is actually an embroidery machine as well. I will probably talk about it in another video because I'm still in my practice stages, but I bought these blanks and these were on sale, which is really nice. I was honestly debating on getting a few just because they were on sale, and I have this vision of what I want to do with these bags. They are just little makeup bags. The first one, I have a vision. I'm probably going to make myself a little monogrammed makeup bag. And then the other one, I'm super excited about this. I love the stripes. I have a vision. So head over to my Instagram for potentially more like live updates. All right, now it is time to head to Walmart. Successful Walmart trip. I am very excited with all my purchases. I actually spent less than $45. So they were at a cottage cheese, and they also didn't have my Siete churro chips, which they don't ever have, but I thought online it said they did at this store. I also was looking for the Siete enchilada sauce, but I got something else to do the salsa chicken for tomorrow. But I will show you guys everything that I got. I also posted a little TikTok, a little Walmart haul, and I'm gonna go home, have some lunch, and prepare for my call. This is what we picked up for around $45. I'll start here. We have some bananas. I have a banana every single day. We have a cucumber. I got some shredded mozzarella for some tacos this week, and then maybe to put on top of a tomato soup. Pineapple, a thing of iceberg lettuce. I bought bread flour because you'll see I'm gonna use that in a recipe, even though I have flour. The bread flour is different. For the tacos tomorrow, I got some mild Better Good seasoning. They didn't have any Siete, which I think I mentioned, and then also a salsa verde. This had pretty minimal ingredients, which is something I tend to look for in things like that. Chickpeas, black beans, we got some grated cheese and some whole peeled tomatoes for that tomato soup. Raspberries were on sale, so I got some of those. Rosemary for that recipe that I'm gonna do, and then I have yet to try these. I have a huge bag of the Siete ones, but I don't want to open them yet, and thought these would be good with the chicken that I'm making. Got some milk that I'm gonna throw in the freezer for next week, and then we have some frozen Brussels sprouts and some frozen California style mix. I just like to season these and have them as a side dish. And then typically I'll microwave my Brussels sprouts and then press them and put them in the air fryer. It's so, so good. I seriously need to do my nails, but I'm waiting for my Dazzle Dry to come in from Amazon because I'm trying it out for the first time. But start of lunch right now, I have just some iceberg lettuce, feta cheese, cucumbers, and my homemade dressing. I just made my homemade dressing. This is kind of like a detox dressing. The recipe is on my Instagram if you guys are interested. It's such simple ingredients. It's actually like addicting. So I'm gonna have this and then maybe a protein shake just to get some protein in, but pretty much basic. Hi guys, I just got out of a call. It is 4 p.m. and I'm gonna head to a Pilates class in a couple hours. I want to try to get there early to make sure I get a good spot. But I'm thinking I might make dinner beforehand and then just heat it up once I get out of the class. I feel like that sounds ideal. But so far I've had a pretty good day, no complaints. I still have yet, this is just realistic, I still have yet to do my prayer request and blessings, gratitude in my journal that I usually do on Monday. It's Wednesday, so I don't like that is kind of being pushed off, but I'm gonna spend this time doing that because I think it's so important to kind of reflect back on, ultimately God knows the plan for what's gonna happen with my life and with work. And I think I'm gonna do a sit down video talking about all of that and like job wise, because life has just been kind of crazy, but I'm finding comfort in that, knowing that everything is gonna work out somehow. This is the little outfit I've had on all day. It is just Beyond Yoga. It's a matching set. It's this beautiful plum color and I just love it so much. I actually found it at Marshall's and TJ Maxx and I do wear it quite frequently. And then my little tank overlay is just one of those Hanes. I made my chickpea pasta that I'm gonna eat when I get back. I had a little bit because my stomach was growling. We're doing a bed makeover because I haven't had a comforter since I got my new queen bed, and I got this bed. I feel like it's almost been a year since I've had this bed, but I'm not sure. And I've been waiting to get a comforter. I've been doing reviews and just seeing what I really want, and ultimately I ended up going with a king size comforter that I'm gonna be putting in a queen size duvet. And this one had really good reviews on it. I watched a ton of TikToks and I'm excited to officially give myself like a cloud bed. But what I'm gonna do is unbox this and actually lay it over my guest bed and let it fluff up for a couple days. Good morning, everybody. I did my Pilates class last night and now one of my friends is coming over. We're gonna do the gym together and then we're gonna go grab coffee and then just head back to my apartment and do some work together. I'm very excited about my new comforter. I'm not gonna use it for a few nights, but it does kind of have this smell, and the pamphlet inside said that that's normal. I just really want it to air out fast because I'm like so sensitive to smells, or like I feel like I can really smell everything. And every time I go into my guest bedroom, my office, that's all that I smell. I have some friends coming over tonight. We do like a mini Bible study, but really we just kind of pray together and eat together and enjoy each other's company. I got this set actually left on Friday sent to me. It is so soft and I really like the color. It's kind of like this purple taupey color, and I just have a Fabletics sports bra underneath because there's no padding in this top. I mean, the quality is amazing. They actually specialize in bathing suits, and that's how I heard of them, was getting a swimsuit from them. I was so excited to see they have activewear now. This hair needs to be washed today. I actually have to film a hair ad, so it's kind of perfect timing. All right, we just went to a little coffee truck. I have Rachel here with me. Honestly, the coffee is so good. I'm so impressed. We went to the gym this morning. We did some walking, and now we're treating ourselves to a coffee. And
I'm so glad we got this one too.
No, it's really good.
There's like 6 different fan favorite options, but this one is delicious. And
No,
it doesn't
actually
taste like overwhelming saltiness.
No,
It's
I
just
feel like
super smooth.
this is something I'm gonna crave. Like, I'm gonna want to come back for this coffee. And it's a truck, so they kind of move around to different spots, but we love it. We're excited. I'm gonna head back. Rachel's gonna come over, do some work, and I have to throw some chicken in the crock pot because I'm making salsa chicken tonight.
Yum.
Yummy, little Chef Taylor. But I will talk to you guys later. Maybe I'll film my crock pot recipe. Rachel just left. Chicken is in the crock pot. I'm actually running my dishwasher, and I did some work on my computer, and I'm actually gonna hop in the shower and wash my hair just so I can blow it out and have enough time and not have to worry about it tonight, because I think I mentioned this, I'm having a couple people over for dinner, and I'm actually gonna be joining a webinar that I wanted to attend. All right, we have about an hour and a half left until I take out the chicken and shred it, but I showered and blew out my hair. I scheduled another call for tomorrow, which I'm really excited about. I was literally just telling my friend, I'm like, you know what? God's timing, and it's so true. I really believe if things are meant to be, they will be. I'm gonna do a little bit of work and watch the Unfiltered podcast. I'm watching the one where they talk to the guy who won $1 million. It's so funny because I saw clips of it on TikTok, and now I'm like, I want to watch the episode. So, all right, the chicken is ready to be shredded. I was gonna just throw it back in, but I'm kind of like crazy, and if there's like fat in there, I want to get it out because I don't want to eat that. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna drain this and put the shredded chicken back in with some more salsa because I have leftover salsa. I know that may or may not be kind of psychotic, but that's how I am. Hi guys, it's Friday. I'm very excited for today. I have a lot going on this afternoon, so I pretty much just got up and did my makeup, got ready for the day, so that way I don't have to worry about it later. But I'm actually gonna head to Target and pick up a few things. I saw they have a new Chobani creamer. I need a cottage cheese. I want to get some egg life wraps and just a couple more things for the recipe that I'm gonna cook tonight. And I usually never do this, but I'm waiting to eat breakfast because I just want to get out of the door. And actually, when I get back, I'm gonna start my homemade focaccia. Never made it before, so this is a test run for both of us, but I figured I would just have a banana to hold me over. The goods are secured. I feel like I spent almost the same that I spent at Walmart, which is actually crazy, but Chomps went up in price. They used to be like $14. Now they're almost $19. And you only get 8 of them, which is crazy, but sometimes I just have those with like a snack plate for lunch, so I guess it's fine, or I like to bring them to the beach. But I'm going to head home. I'm gonna make breakfast. As I was shopping in there, I'm like, wow, am I hungry? But I'm so excited, you guys. I found the new coffee creamer. It must have literally just came out because they didn't have any on the shelves. It was all in the back, and this lady was so kind and grabbed me one. Not gonna be trying that today because I still have some pumpkin left over, but maybe in the next video. Okay, this is what we picked up. It's really not much, which is kind of sad, but These were on sale, 2 for $9. I love these. There's about 4 to 5 servings per bag, and this is like my sweet treat at night. I have a hard time finding this sometimes, so I just picked up one to have it on hand. I really like this for ground beef. Chomps, as I mentioned, they were pricey. I mean, 12 grams of protein is good. I don't know what's up with that. I got some cottage cheese for the tomato soup that I'm gonna make later. Cookie butter Chobani coffee creamer. I love those like Biscoff coffee cookies, so I am so excited to try this next week. And then kind of a random buy. These were like $3 or $4 and they looked so good and they feel like nice and tender. So I'm gonna put those away and make some breakfast and then hop on my computer for a little bit. Actually gonna call my mom. We try to have a morning phone call where we just say a prayer together. It's really nice. So that is the plan. Breakfast is served. This is what we're working with. I don't know if it's supposed to be, I don't know if you guys can even tell, but it is very wet and very messy. I always use gloves when I'm folding, like stretching and folding any dough that I make. And I mean, look, this is how wet it is. It's so sticky. I have a feeling, I mean, that kind of seems like the texture or like the consistency of focaccia, because honestly I feel like once I oil it, it has to just like flop out onto a sheet pan and you like press into it. I am just doing a little bit of editing. I had an ad that I had to finish filming, so I'm editing that. I'm watching Alex Earl's Dancing with the Stars vlog from this week. I just love those. I love that like BTS vibe. And exciting, my comforter is actually fluffing up. So this is what it's looking like. This is just the guest bed, but I have it on this bed as it like puffs out and the smell is going away, which is a really good sign. All right, it is sitting in there. It's a lot of olive oil, even though it's probably like 3 tablespoons. That has to sit for the next 4 hours, which honestly I did not realize it was gonna take that long. So I probably won't be eating dinner until around 7, which is fine. I plan to have a late lunch anyway. That'll bring me to about 5 o'clock for the 4 hours, and then it says to put it in a pan and let it rise for minimum 2 hours. So that would really bring me to 7 o'clock. It says 2 to 4 hours, and I always get nervous like based on temperature what would be best. But I have a call in a little less than 30 minutes, so I'm gonna prep for that and just clean up the kitchen because that was messy. I swear, you guys, I have done more dishes today than doing anything else. I feel like I'm just like in and out of the kitchen and leaving stuff everywhere. I just had a late lunch. My first call actually got moved, so that's not happening today anymore. But I do have a call in about 20 minutes. Guys, I got so much done today. I feel very accomplished. But it is 5 o'clock now. It is time to transfer the focaccia dough into the pan. This is what I'm working with right now. I just put these 2 little clips here. I'm gonna hope that it's all gonna fit in here, and then it has to actually sit here for 2 hours. And then after this, I'm going to probably start making the tomato soup and blending all the ingredients together and putting it on the stove. But I want to be able to eat the soup and focaccia together. It is 5 p.m. Again, I'm probably not eating dinner until around 7. This could be totally wrong, you know? Like tons of olive oil. When was somebody gonna tell me I'm a full-on chef? Guys, I am literally a chef. Wow. Okay. This is what she's looking like. This is exciting. I mean, there is so much olive oil, but I feel like that's the point. I mean, it's like you use 2 tablespoons and then another 2 tablespoons. I'm gonna cover it with the towel. 7 o'clock, we will revisit. Apologies if you can hear Just Trish in the background, but I like to listen to a podcast while I cook. I'm kind of just winging this. I'm truly just winging this, but I'm very excited. I just put some garlic, olive oil, and onion in the pan, sauteed it. I just added the tomatoes, and I'm gonna add the bone broth in a bit. This is so exciting to me. All right, I'm gonna do a little taste test. Let's see. It's good. It is time for her to go in the oven. She needs to cook for probably like 10 more minutes because it's not crispy on the top. But I just took off my makeup. I'm actually about to FaceTime one of my friends. We're just gonna kind of chill virtually, which I love to do with my friends that don't live by me. I will insert a clip right here of the final product of my tomato soup, protein based, and the focaccia bread. I'll like insert a little text box if it actually ends up being really good. It has probably like 15 more minutes till I can actually eat, but I wanted to close off the vlog now so I don't forget, because I'm probably gonna be on FaceTime for the rest of the night and then just go to bed after. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already subscribed, definitely do so. Thank you guys again. Go follow my TikTok and Instagram for more like live updates, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye.